Apparently I had a record 3 concurrent viewers last time. I am shook. This is another one of my outward streams. I wasn't expecting to be able to do this week because we had plans to visit relatives, but then the relatives got ill, so we have instead been stuck at home. I'm at a bit of a strange angle this week because I'm having to reassure an upset dog. It's November the 6th, which means last night was bonfire night here in the UK, which means everything is fireworks right now. Yeah. So, I apologise for the slightly naff sound quality. I am strictly amateur hour. This is not my job. Please do not pay me to do it, then I might have to work out how taxes work. So what I'm doing is I'm playing Outward, and I'm doing that for a couple of hours a week. Firstly, so that I play Outward for a couple of hours a week. Secondly, to show off how much I love this game, why I love this game. Thirdly, to show that you don't have to be super good at computer games to play Outward and enjoy it. Believe me, I will demonstrate that competence is not necessary. So, let's just continue. There's me, Kellen. So, for this playthrough, I am not buying items, and we've had a couple of great breakthroughs in the last couple of sessions. I've managed to acquire some good backpacks, yes. Couple of exceptions to the item buying rule. Gold bars are allowed, services are allowed, and when I get to the point where I can buy them, anti-corruption items are allowed, because I am not dealing with that. Other than that, yeah, I'm considering letting myself buy recipes later, but we will worry about saving for skills first. Right, what have it got in its pockets? Yes, last time I picked up this awesome giant backpack here. It was a very happy time. And my plan now involves going to the desert. The desert, you say? Indeed, I say, the desert. That's going to be quite a long trip. So let's make sure I'm well stocked. Oh, I've got that salt water, I'd better clean that up. So we've already been to the forest and the swamp. And I've cursed the swamp out a lot, but I was having a chat with my other half today about why I tend to find the swamp less pleasant than the desert. And it hadn't occurred to me that my playstyle actually does make the desert a bit easier than it should be. And that's a very strange thing to say, but I will clarify. First, though, I should actually drop that, because it's time for the plan. The plan is to wear the giant backpack and then take everything, including my less giant backpack. Right. What do we need in the desert? Or near the desert? I'm going to bring that simple bow, in case I can figure out how to make the bow with the coral horns that I'm thinking of. Bring some extra arrows. Bring all the travel rations, might as well. Alchemy kit. Cooking pot. All of the salt. Plant tent, definitely. You know what? I'm just gonna do a little bit of extra cooking there, I think. So yeah, my playstyle typically has involved not being heavily armoured. And the thing about not being heavily armoured is you aren't heavily armoured. So when I go to the desert, where people usually have to take off their heavy armour because it's too hot and heavy, I've not really ever been affected by that. Just sort of, yep, that certainly is a desert that I'm now ignoring. And that's historically meant that when I go to the desert, I've not had to change my play style. And therefore it's not been the sort of sudden crippling, oh gosh, everything's suddenly just way more dangerous that other people have experienced. Conversely, the desert has much better sightlines than the swamp, which for me is super important. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Might as well bring a whole bunch with me. What else? Oof. Let's have some more water, shall we? Bring the life potions. And the linen cloths. 3 of them. And 3 of them. Extra water is a good idea in the desert, which is why I'm bringing that along. Bring those with me. Might as well bring all of them. Look at that, I've still got loads of carry capacity left in this thing. Let's bring all the bandages as well. I'm going to bring the predator bones. And some of them. Okay, that'll do. If I'm forgetting anything, then it's too late, I've forgotten it. I can't dodge roll in this backpack. So yeah, because I go to the desert and I don't have to worry about the armour. It's got better sightlines than the swamp, so I tend to be able to stay out of fights in it, and when I am in fights, I sort of know that they're coming, I've got time to prepare. Whereas the swamp has a lot of camouflage, a lot of twists and turns. I tend to get ambushed a lot more, and ambushes are super bad with my playstyle. So typically for me, the swamp is more dangerous than the desert. That said, if you're more the heavy armour, meet your problems head on type, yeah, the desert's going to mess with you a lot more than the swamp. And I've not really processed that until talking it through with someone who tends to play heavy armour. Hit your problems in the face. Ooh, oh dear. The plan here is I've loaded up this backpack with loads of stuff, and I'm just going to run through. This is what I'll wear when I'm exploring areas, and then everything else I'm carrying is for, because this thing's got 60 capacity and you can roll in it. That's pretty good. The rest of what I'm wearing carrying in there, I'm going to leave at my base camp, where I end up putting that base camp. I saw a passing bandit, but we are not in the market today. We are not in the market for bandits. Sword's only slightly... Sorry, halberd is only slightly tipping through the giant backpack. Honest gov. So I can't roll while I'm wearing this backpack, but I think for carrying things area to area, this is not a bad idea. Because I can sort of pack up my necessities and bring them along. No problemo. Loads of food and rations and things. I was going to sell those before I left, but it'll be fine. And this is... Yeah, so to get to the desert, I first of all have to head through the Enmerker Forest. Around by Berg. I'll drop in by Berg and grab any stuff I left there while I'm on the way. Because why not? No reason not to. And then, to be honest, from there, I'll probably head straight on to the Soroborians expansion area, which is the Antique Plateau, if I remember right. Now the bird's running away now. I got it. In the head. In the head! What we got? A hat. I shall take the hat. Dead bird now. I don't really advise doing what I just did. Like, that was pretty cocky. That was definitely like asking for trouble right there. And you're going, what? So what I just let me tell you what I just did wrong. First of all, I got into a fight that I didn't really have to get into. I could have just gone round that bird. There was no reason to fight it whatsoever, other than it was kind of annoying. Second thing I did wrong was I didn't in any way prepare for being in a fight. I didn't drink any water. I didn't drop my backpack. I literally just attacked. That is a really bad idea. Don't do it. Yeah. And just even more, the way I just charged up and hit it with a sword, that is, I've got no stamina regen going on. I'm wearing this backpack. I mean, I already kind of pointed that out, but yeah. Basically, I made the mistakes and then I made the mistakes again. Because doing it once was apparently not enough mistake. And it's like, I totally got away with it, but those are terrible, terrible habits that will almost certainly cause me trouble a bit later. I think that this backpack matches these clothes, Look at the colours. I think that this is the backpack that goes with these clothes. Sweet. Right, so I need to head past the vigil pylon to get to the Inmerka forest. I don't think the person who came up with this name did it with my accent. Okay, speaking of being cocky, I'm going to have a drink of this. So it looks like some hyenas have run into a bandit and the bandit's pet hyena. And now everyone is upset. That's gone well for some people involved. So I've drunk some water to give me stamina regen. Ooh, this thing's slow. I think I probably want to follow that stamina regen up with a little health regen. So I'm going to eat a jerky. Use one jerky, please, thank you. So I like opening combat with the bow because it's a good way to separate people who come in groups. It's also just a handy way to take a little bit of their health off before they're in melee range to do that. Thanks for the discipline boon. Oh yeah, that's right, I got moon swiped now because I'm on a halberd. Bandit Lieutenant, apparently. Let's loot everything because I have an enormous carry capacity. Right. Keep going. And there's a couple of fellas up ahead there that I'm probably going to want to deal with. So again, I'm going to drop this. I'm going to take another drink of water because my stamina regen's worn off. You can see down the bottom of the screen. That's it. And let me just check. Yeah, that was just me checking the status of all my buffs and things. So you can see there I've got like over 120 seconds. That's like 2 minutes. 120 seconds is 2 minutes. So I've got plenty of time left to shoot a couple of bandits. And I'm going to eat this mushroom bar because I've got a little bit of burned health there that I want to take off. Right. Now my bag is overweight. I've actually managed to pick up too much trash even for this bag. That's fine. Okay. That can go in my pocket. And then I'm going to turn a bunch of these into just scraps. See, I just ran straight past one of those birds and I just outran it. It's like they are not a danger to me right now. There we go. Just upping my general reserves of things. So I've got me a pile of travel rations, which are necessary for moving between areas. And the gold is necessary for purchasing things in those areas later. Well, silver for that. So if I travel to the forest, it says I've got 15 and I need 3. I've got 15 of the required 3. I think I'll be alright. I slipped down the stairs the other day on my bottom. It was not good. Worst injuries on this elbow here. Which I just slapped. I shouldn't have slapped it. Once again, this game claims that you're playing as a normal person and not some kind of superhero. I challenge anybody to live like this protagonist lives. It's not going to work for you. It's like, you are not that special. 100% guarantee you. You are at the very least not as lucky as this protagonist. Okay, the weather here appears to be wisps of light coming up from the floor. You may be thinking, that's weather? And I'm pretty sure it's weather. We've got this one marked. Yes, we do. There it is. So navigation in this game.
Greetings, friend.
Just check if I've got things to sell. I do. There we go. Sell that lot. Makes sense, doesn't it? Nice doing business with you. Yeah, so this game, there's no mini-map and there's no sort of marker on your map to tell you where you are or where your next sort of quest goal is or anything like that. Which means... okay, so it's right across there. And where that leads. So that means that you have to learn to actually navigate, which is not actually as intimidating as it sounds. Anyone who's watched my other videos, I've said all this before, but then I basically have like no audience, so who cares? I love that music. I love all the music in this game. If you can't hear the music that I'm listening to, then I suggest you go on YouTube and look up the soundtrack for this game, because it is such a good soundtrack. It's great music to do what I'm doing right now, which is just sort of trot along to. So, yeah. The environments in this game are designed for you to navigate with them. The whole place is full of landmarks and things. So, for example, if I was to look at the map, yeah, up here, there's an arrow to Chersonese. Well, I came from there, so this is the way I'm going, south. There's one road heading south, it goes between two towers. There's one tower, and there's another tower. And here's a road, and I've got a compass at the top of the screen which tells me I'm heading south. So I'm going to hit the auto run button. Auto run is definitely your friend. And over there, in the distance on the right, you can sort of see a curly temple-like structure, which will be not the ruined settlement, but the Cabal of Wind Temple beyond it. And I've actually been up there before. I've already been around this map a bit. You can see I've added markers by right-clicking and selecting them. I use the yellow diamonds for the merchants, the red triangles for the camps. This purple one here I use for the friendly immaculate. That is a giant. I have fought one giant in the swamp and it did not go well for me. So we're not going to pick a fight with the giant today. I am going to pick this smoke route though. Down there we have more bandits. Bandits, unlike giants, I will definitely pick a fight with. Can you do some eating? Right, is somebody going to stand still long enough to get shot with an arrow? Yeah, sniper shot. Sucks to be that guy. You gotta love how bandits are like, hey, my friend just keeled over with 2 arrows in him. Oh, I guess I shouldn't investigate that. This one's found his dead friend. I'm going to shoot him in the head. He's not got a lot of health left, has he? I'm playing a fair amount of Valheim this week, and it's interesting how different sort of two sort of survival focused games can be. I think sort of generally I prefer this one, but it's a bit weird to be comparing them like that, you know? Yeah. Taking things apart is what we're doing. There we go. And onwards. Because, yeah, Valheim's got a lot more sort of building progression. Like, a lot of the focus there, I think, is you gather the materials to build things. Whereas this game's got a lot more exploration to it, is what I find. And that might sound a bit odd given the amount of time I've spent running around looking for things in Valheim, but the map's generated there, whereas this game, it's designed so there's things to find. It's not all the same. Ooh, right, so off in the distance there, you see that weird shape that looks a little bit like some kind of flower or hive? There's a colossal hive marked on my map, so that's probably that there. And that glowing blue thing next to it there is the vigil pylon, so I can see them. And there's a lake that I've just reached here, so I want to go around to get to Berg, past the abandoned docks. Jog. So yeah, navigating, not actually that difficult. Right, some coral horns there. I'm not going to pick a fight with them because the alpha coral horns are pretty tough. Okay, please don't mind me, Mr. Coral Horn. I'm not trying to aggravate you, I'm just trying to go past you. So Berg here is sort of the Blue Chamber Collective main city. Sort of it's the faction city for them, and that's the same faction that you kind of start with in your hometown. They're a bit spooky, to be honest. Super collectivist, kind of jerks, but many factions are kind of jerks, to be honest. Even the Holy Mission are kind of jerks, and I say this specifically because Elat saved my life by teleporting me to the top of a plateau I couldn't get off of without jumping and hurting myself. Elat. It's like the least jerky thing, but it's still annoying, man. Actual divine intervention, you couldn't have dropped me a little bit of a safer place. Really? Yeah, I will be a choosing beggar about my divine intervention. I want to speak to a lad's manager. we've already been round here,
What can I do for you?
spoken to the traders here, picked up their skills, other than obviously this breakthrough. Fill my water up. And then I'm actually just going to jog all the way along here because, in theory, the far end is where my camp should be from last time. Here it is. So as you can see, I've still got this tent left up. Take all the things, haha. Crazy, innit? I'm loving it. Right. What we got? Okay. Alright. Right, I'm just going to drink some of that tea to restore my stamina. How much seaweed have I... Oh, I've still got one seaweed, okay. Was on my last seaweed. Gather some more water. Right, do I know how to make turnip potage? I'm one turnip short. No wonder I can't make that. Let's make some fungal cleanser. Meat stew. Yeah, travel rations works. I'll leave that for later. Disassemble that. Right. Oh yeah, I got saved like 5 times by Jet. Thanks, Jet. Okay. Next stop. Let's see if I can figure out how to make coral horn bows. Like that. Nope. Is it like that? Also nope. That thing when you know you can do something but you don't remember how it works. Yeah, if anyone's watching and they remember how to do this, stick it in the chat and I'll have a look in a bit. Grasping at straws there.
Want to buy something? Want to buy something?
How can I help you?
Point I don't need
How can I help you?
this anymore. Different boots.
How can I help you?
Exact same boots, but different. I'm actually gonna just hang on to that straw hat for a bit though. I got a reason for that. It's because the desert's very hot. And I just want to have a quick look and see how it stacks up against the hat I'm wearing at the moment on... Yeah, it's got hot weather defence instead of cold weather defence. So that could be handy in the desert.
Hey there!
Hello. Please buy one of these bows. Few uses, huh? Yeah, might as well keep it for now though. No. Buy a gold bar. And yeah, I'll flog them. Sell some of them as well. Weight reduction in it. There we go. It's going to drive me crackers then, bows. I know it involves the simple bow and the coral horn anklets. What am I doing? Pressing the wrong buttons again. Right, so from here, I should probably have gone out the back gate looking at that, but it'll be fine. If I cross down here and then come up. No traps on this bridge. Only angry people on the other side of it. Ah, that one's a mage. And that hit the bridge. Right. Better. Now I could use a boon to make me a bit more resistant to ice damage, but at that distance I wasn't too worried because it's quite dodgeable. Grab all these things. Fancy hat. Hot weather defense 10 as well. Maybe I should wear that in the desert. Iron mace, round shield. Put that. Leave that in there. And disassemble those. That's better. Come across here. Need to run a little further this way first, I think. Don't want to get lost. Salt crystal, mine. Yeah, gravel beetle. Yeah, this way seems about right. So I want to head to the Abrasar Desert. Ooh, look, more bandit. Check my... Oh. That. And I'm going to use this fire rag as well because... I'm not sure I'm here. Now they're sure. You're done having a bad day. Totally didn't choose fire damage, just so I could see in the dark. Nope. Would I do a thing like that? Okay, cool. So some of that stuff I just picked up is more useful than other stuff. Take those apart. Put stuff there. Pressure plate trap things. Yeah, I'm going to sell them off later. See, that's a good time to use the halberd skill right there. Where's my backpack? Okay, time to turn the lantern on, I think. Ooh, more water. I'm not going to turn that down. Right, and drink some mineral tea and some bitter spicy tea to restore health and stamina. I'm going to take apart some of these. And then I'm actually going to turn some of these into iron spikes to reduce the weight carriage. Or hopefully to do that. Don't know that it's helped much. Ah. Like, I just want you to think for a second. Again, this character is meant to be a normal person, right? If you were running through a forest at night and 3 heavily armed muggers jumped out at you, and you were armed with a giant anime sword, what do you mean not a realistic scenario? Wait, crap, where am I? Northburg, Northeast Hallowed Marsh. I think I've got a little turned around somewhere. Ah! Okay, I'm back over here again. Good to know. Recognised where I was by the salt I mined earlier. So there's the vigil pylon. So I actually want to go past the vigil pylon. That's not a bad landmark to use, I think. Like, there definitely were not wisps of purple light coming out of the ground last time I was in this region, so it's gotta be some kind of weather or seasonal effect. Head sort of this way. Do not like that sound. Oh, okay, they're fighting each other. Good. I'm gonna drink some water, eat some jerky, eat some of this. Wait until there's a winner. And then shoot the winner. Oh, you're pretty clunky, aren't you? You're full of clonk. Ugh. Inconvenient. Oh, I see. Dog took most of the damage, huh? I'm gonna need a bit more damage on you, I think. Oof. Who are you? Ugh. Why have you knocked me out so well? Oh, I hope I haven't been rescued by Jack. That'd drag me right back across the map. Been rescued by Jack, guys. This region needs different rescues. Okay, what we got? Let's eat some of that. And those. Put a bandage on. Okay. See if we can figure out where I am. This doesn't actually look like the spot I used to get dropped off in. So maybe there's another spot to be dropped in. Found some ruins. And there's some bandits on the far side of the ruins. I'm not sure I can be bothered fighting them, to be honest. Oh, okay, so the vigil pylon is that away. Oh, I forgot to turn the light off. Annoying. Oh, shit in hell. Go away! Suck and I hate you. Knocked out by a rando bandit. And I wake up on the vigil crystal, well cursed. Good to know. Interesting. What am I doing here? I do not know. It is a mystery. Let's eat some jerky. Oh well, at least I'm not too far from where I want to be. What's in the supply cache? Come on, let me open it. Bandages, spikes and bullets. Okay. I'm going to head down this way. Keep some eyes open for trouble. But this should be down here, and then I turn right. Speaking of trouble. So I'm only cursed for decay damage, and resistance in this thing should be doing physical, I reckon. So let's shoot it. Oh, this is not going my way. This is just not going my way at all. Oh dear. I'm going to drink of water. Yeah. Got at least one bow I can sell.
Hey there.
Don't really want the bullets or the pressure pads. A couple of them. Some of that.
How can I help you?
Right, I don't need that straw hat either because the wide blue hat will do a better job. I'm actually going to want some of that. See if it gets me. Yep, mana back. Sweet. There we go. Might only burn some health. Let's go this way. Yeah, snorting crystal powder gets you mana back at the expense of a bit of health burned. Good if, like me, you don't carry mana restoration potions around habitually. Click that. I'll have another one of them. There we go. That. There. So in about a minute and a half, the pain and confusion will wear off. And I should be back in fairly good shape by then. Need to just keep an eye out for bandits in this direction, because there's a couple spawning near here. There they are. Right, I should probably plan to fight them. Which means waiting another minute or so for that to wear off. Or very careful sneaking. Let's try careful sneaking. Skellington. Try and get more mana back, but I think I'd rather just keep moving for now. There we go, trot off this way. Trot, trot, trot. Watch for any other bandits. I'd kind of like to make it to the desert. There's some other bandits there. There, got his friend. See if we can get him. I'm going to be patient and wait for my sniper shot to recharge. Don't know if I'm that patient enough for it again. Got him. There we go. Take their things. And then I'm going to go in my skills menu and cast Reveal Soul. Oh, this one's got a soul. How nice. Also in my skills menu here, I'm going to cast Spark. What a tasty, tasty little burst of mana that was. And then we'll take these apart. There we go. Not looking too bad right now. If I did get ragdolled around over here. This will be it. The way to the Abrasar Desert. You ready? Let's go. To Levant. Ooh. Poor little dog. You don't like fireworks, do you? No appreciation for colourful things going bang. I know. So your 4 core regions from the base game were the ones around Berg. No, the 4 base game ones are Chersonese around Cierzo, and Merca Forest around Berg. The I forgot the name of the swamp, but the swamp around Monsoon and the Abrasar Desert, which is around Levant. This is the desert. It is extremely warm. So what I'm going to do is have a drink of water and some jerky. And I'm going to start by murdering the local wildlife. Or not. Well, I'll chase it off at least. At this point though, right, so you can see that I'm actually heating up right now. I've got a little icon telling me that I am too warm. Okay, got it. There we go. The opening to this area, there is happily this little oasis here, which contains river water and has a couple of little plants around it. I say thankfully because we're going to need water. Luke the Jewel Bird. We've got some flutterers there. So there's the forest. Here's the oasis. There's the safe camp spot. I'm going to craft a campfire kit from some wood I brought with me. And I'll pop that there. What am I doing, you might ask? Well, first of all, I'm carrying as much water as I can into the desert. Which means boiling some river water to make it clean. Then I'm actually going to make some of that. Just do a quick check. What have I got and how's it looking? So some of the food's looking a bit rough. Got cold stones. Is this the right recipe? Nope. There's a way to make a cold stone torch as well, and I don't remember it. But they're handy in the desert. I'm going to eat the bread. Smoked root and washroom are a bit iffy, but what I'll do with them is cook them. And everything else is in good enough shape. Dismantle that. And one more thing. Cool boom. I'm going to want that. Map-wise, I'm trying to get to Levant is here. So that's more or less straight northeast. They're in the east, so this way. Right, here I go. Ah, that's not friendly. That's not a friend. Ah! I think I'm going to have to fight that. But I want to get some water in me first. Oh. Is it left or is it? Nope, it's gone dormant. Oh, I hate it. It does not like my puny damage. It does not care about my puny damage. New plan's just running away really quickly. I hit the auto run button. Okay, I think I lost it. Whew. That was a bit gribbly. Gather some more cactus. So there's the vigil pylon. There's some big statue with a spear. There's some runes there, supposedly. Vigil pylon, stone titan caves. Don't know. Northeast. That looks like the city up ahead there. Ah, we're warming up again. More water. And cool boo. I don't trust it. That could be an evil bug. Does that look like an evil bug? I suspect it of evil bugdom. I'm not going near it. Ooh, spare cooking pot. Nice. We got Condor Dagger. Let's disassemble that and that. Already known. Ooh. I'll eat that. Get some mana back. Needle tea helps with the heat, so I'm going to drink it. That gives me extra hot weather defense. then we're going to veer off to the side to avoid those bugs. We're coping pretty well with desert heat here. Not so much the desert monsters, but the desert heat. And we've got different music again, obviously, because it's a new region. Lots of nice open sightlines in the desert, mostly. Not regenerating health. More Jackie. Going back. Keep an eye out. Now, I said before that I thought Monsoon was the prettiest city, and I stand by that. I think it is. Levant, on the other hand, has got some very pretty stuff in it. Now, I mentioned earlier the Blue Chamber Collective was super collectivist and kind of awful. Levant is super capitalist and kind of awful. That's not going to be immediately apparent when I go in the front gate. Got coral horns on the... Oh, you've got coral horns up there. You don't even have coral horns. Weird. Pretty. So yeah, Levant has some real pretty stuff going on. Like I say. But out of like the 3 starting factions, you've got the collectivists arseholes, the capitalist arseholes, and the cult. And I will be honest, the cult does seem most appealing. So, straight away, first impression, oh, that's pretty. You've got this nice sort of refined background music going on, and things are beautiful, full of colour. Delightful. It is delightful. And we've got clean water. Just gather some of that. Have a little drink. We're good here. Right. I should set up a small camp. I think I'll set up over here. So let's plant my tent. Yeah, that's a nice spot, don't you think? Doesn't stand out too badly here, does it? Nah. I'll get a little bit of wood off this tree and set up my campfires. I also challenge you, a normal person, to go to the city centre, to a nice shiny city centre like this and just camp in the local park. Definitely will go well for you. And your things will absolutely remain where you left them. Right. Stones, mist potions. A bit more of that. Make some needle teas. See what we got. Chef.
Can I help? This worries me.
What do you want?
Curious. Can you lend me a hand?
Illicit shock cartilage trade. Nice. Right. Cactus pie, cactus fruit and bread. Spiny meringue. Thorny dessert. It probably also involves cactus. I don't know how. Shopkeeper.
Want to buy? Oh boy.
I'd like to talk.
You've earned this.
Pass the ledger over.
Want to buy something?
I heard the food store stocks contraband, the scumbag. Take your time to browse, only legit goods here.
Oh boy.
I'd like to talk.
Here's what I need.
Ledger to Cierzo. Yes.
All right.
Like I said, it's a loop. So, just to show, this guy's got backpacks for sale. This one's small capacity, but you can roll in it. This one slows down decay. Nomad backpacks, the normal average one. Prospector, more storage, and it puts the lantern in front. The strong box protects the wearer and what's carried in it. The trader backpack, big capacity but slows you down. We've got tents. This one gives a stamina boost. This one, spell boost. Things like that. Ice flame torch, it's a thing. They look like that. I'm selling the boots. My blue hat. Resistances are lower, impact resistance is higher. Damage bonus. It's a better hat. I'm going to sell the... No, I kind of want to sell the brigand hat, but maybe I'll hang on to it. I don't know. It's time to go exploring. I need to find skills trainers.
Can I help you? This worries me.
So looking for skills trainers means I probably want to sell probably about 5 of those. Don't need those full because I'm in town. Right. We're going to go look around for things to loot and people to teach me. And my old friend is on!
You made it. Welcome, my friend, to the heroic kingdom of Levant.
I'm just passing through. Enjoy your stay then, my friend. Desert Vale, light red clothes, cactus fruit, and the recipe I know. Actually, put stuff on and see what it looks like. I don't think that's quite my style, do you? Oh. But there was his arm. Mercenary trainer there, rogue trainer there. Okay. This doesn't mark the people with one-off skills. Right, check the inn in case there's someone at the inn. Can't remember where all the skilled people are.
Something on your mind?
Endless festivities of the heroic kingdom.
No, don't tell anyone, but
The slums are packed to bursting with new people and we're dealing with increasing bandit raids. I fear one more crisis will topple this entire house of cards. Oh well. So yeah, I'm not going to deny that this is pretty. Because it absolutely is pretty.
How
know.
can I help you? This is troubling.
Understocked on everything. Hmm. Sell a couple of these potiony bits.
How can I help? This is troubling.
Ooh, actually, I'm going to want to purchase that if I can. That's a thing that can only be got by purchasing it. So yeah, this part of the city is gorgeous. I'm happy to admit it. The thing is, there's another part of this city which is not as pretty. Alpha jerky, crump nut, great life potion, and hide.
Make it quick.
Mercenary
What
trainer.
can I do for you?
Fighting monsters to wearing dumb full plate in the desert. It also means freedom and profit. Alright, what you got? Shatter bullet. Frost bullet. Fast maintenance. Armor training. Then an increase to movement speed as the breakthrough. Sprinting is less stamina, and then a little bullet or a shield thing. Well, let's pick up all these lower level ones, shall we?
Can I help you?
Then
Carry on then.
talk to guards for information. I shall enter Hero's Palace.
What can I do for you?
You look tough enough. How's the outside world, adventurer? It's been years since I left Abrasar. Mother thinks I'm an embarrassment at major meetings. Why don't you tell me all about your travels sometime over drinks on me? King Simon.
Listen up.
Or Simeon? I'd enjoy swapping stories with you, traveller, but Calexia and I are discussing what should be done about the old Sandrose quarry. Perhaps later. I want to trade with you. You want to learn from the king? Buy me a couple rounds at the inn, say about 50 silver's worth, and I'll teach you my ultimate technique, Simeon's Gambit. Deal.
Listen up.
And that, if I remember right, is the spear. Yep, spear special. Green Calypso.
I am sorry, but unless you have official business here, I do not have time to spare for a visitor.
How can I help you? Use your ears.
I'm the one who convinced King Simeon and Queen Calypso to declare Levant to be a nation outside the Blue Chamber's laws. Not one of us regrets it. Here, anyone can be free to pursue their dreams without tribal laws restricting them. So yeah, why don't you, a normal person, try just wandering into the palace of your country's ruler and asking them to teach you how to stab people with a spear? Undercity passage. Ooh. Then explore their home for things to steal or secret tunnels. This will go even better than camping in the middle of the city.
How can I help you?
It's Pietro. He's next in line for the throne, and he's exhausted and doesn't have time for me. I mean, who does? Like, I mean, who could say no to this hat, really? This is auspicious, isn't it? So yeah, just wander into the palace, learn stuff off the king. Yeah, no. Normal Saturday night stuff. You're telling me you don't do that on Saturday nights? Oh, what a lovely hat you have.
Yes. This worries me.
I want to train with you. Warm boon? Yeah.
Remember this.
Warm
Curious.
boon. Helps ward off winter cold. Also, like all of the boons, does your damage up, everyone else's damage down thing. Yeah. Extra foods. Baron Montgomery. Baron Montgomery does not have skills for me.
How can I help? This is troubling.
Listen. Oh boy.
couple more of these. And here we have the slums. Much less pretty, aren't they? Dead people in the streets. People stealing from the dead people in the streets. I mean, what a sorry state, eh? See, I feel like this brings the pretty average down. Hi, Barrel Man.
Greetings, friend.
He says, "Hi-oh, what? You've never seen a man in a barrel before? How positively sad. This is the only way to live." Why are you in a barrel?
Yes.
Because my name is Barrel Man. Where else would I be? Why are you wearing a fish on your head?
Remember this.
Because we're both lonely, of course. You should be more considerate of her poor fishy feelings. Do you need anything?
Can you lend me a hand?
As a matter of fact, yes. I'm a mastersmith who has perfected the ultimate weapon, and it's designed to share with those you love. I could really use a mana stone to make it happen. Give him that.
Yes.
Just what I needed. How did you know?
Can you lend me a hand?
Yes, verily. Now I need some toast. Wait, what? What does toast have to do with
Remember this.
everything? You'll see. See you later.
Farewell, my friend.
Never remember you didn't see nothing. Do I have bread or did I eat the bread already? I'll get any more bread. I have no bread. Marcus,
What now?
I want to train with you. So short strike with a lethal twist to shank someone. Deal?
Listen up. Fine.
Where we got? Shatter bullet. Puncture, there we go. One-handed sword. Fun. Just gonna run round the dark back alleys of the slums. Because people here are super friendly, yeah? Like, this shit would not happen in the Blue Chamber Collective. Unless apparently everyone was peeved at Inan. Alright. Styx, Rogue Trainer says, empty your mind, be formless like Shadow. Shadow can take any form and overcome any army. Be smart. Be Shadow, my friend. You already have Backstab. You can get Opportunist Stab, Sweep Kick, and Pressure Plate training. Fun. Then, skill here lowers stamina cost of dodging by 50% and allows you to dodge unimpeded even when wearing a backpack. You get Serpent's Parry with a dagger there. Stealth training. and pressure plate expertise. Well, I think it's not going to hurt to grab those, is it? Been having fun with the tripwire traps, so oops. The pressure plate traps might come in handy. Pigeon eye.
You look like you've been around. Spare a few silver, mate?
I'll give him some silver.
I'm grateful.
Don't know what happens if I give him silver, but I might as well. Rusty. In and out of game. So yeah, you've got the city of Levant, and then you've got the slums. Just sitting there. Another cooking pot. Good. Right, I'll clean this mess up. Number of hoods. Just take them apart like that. Doesn't that look smart? So does that, actually. Okay. The desert veil's a bit rubbish. Take that pot. Okay. Check with the chef again.
Can I help you? This worries me.
I want to see. What is this? Fruit and bread. Okay. Just take a quick chat. Yeah, nothing in the chat room. Fair enough. If I had wood. Off? Nope. Ooh. Should definitely deconstruct those sandals.
Want to... Oh, boy. It's just frustrating when you know that you can do something but you can't remember how to do it.
This worries me.
I've had it again with the bow, haven't I? I'm just gonna, honestly,
Want to buy? Oh boy.
I've been thinking about buying recipes anyway. I'm gonna buy this recipe. Oh, iron scrap. How annoying. Pretty sure there's 2 of those involved. I'm sure it was 2 of them. Something else, and I can't remember what something else is. It would make sense for crafting a bow. Hello,
Oh
sir.
boy.
Please buy this mining pick. Thank you. Goodbye. Let me get all my stuff fixed at the blacksmith, I think.
Listen. Oh boy. Want to buy something?
Ooh.
Listen. Oh boy. All right.
There we go.
All right.
All my stuff fixed. Hmm. It's not really actually any point keeping the fancy clothes. I'm never
Want
going
to
to wear them.
Oh boy.
Okay. Alchemist.
How can I help? This is troubling.
Hello, Alchemist. Please buy that off me, and those off me. And those as well, to be honest. Actually, no, I'll keep those. I'm going to sell the helmet. And I'm going to equip myself so that I can do a little outside hunting. It's more or less time for me to finish up, but what I'll do, because this has been a bit of a slow one,
Listen. Oh boy.
sell that. Because this has been a bit of a slow one, I'll just pop outside the gates and cause some trouble. Briefly. So if I open this and I take that, I'm going to want that, 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 and then actually, I'm not going that far for now. So let's have that and that. I'm just going to leave this here with 11 gold ingots in it. Nothing bad will happen. I want those. Those. And we're going to want some 6 bandages. Need spikes. Couple of them. One of them. Okay, that should do it. Be a pocket item. Yeah. It's going to cause a little bit of trouble. Wearing my lighter backpack. Right here, it says traps are very useful. You must deploy a trap trigger on the ground, then place a compatible object in it, like spikes or weapons. Yeah. Dodging allows you to temporarily evade any type of attack. Note that most backpacks, when equipped, slow down your dodge. and drinking a little tea, and that appears to have done it. I'm cooling down, right down. Good to know. Just checking my vitals there. Walk. Got it. Jewelbird. Woohoo! Rich iron vein. Very nice. The jewelbirds have both had a ruby in them. Riches. And here we have a little river full of river water. With a safe camp spot just there. That's what the butterflies are. What's that? Cool boon. Fish. See what's at River's End. Right, you can use wild beast body parts for weapons, potions, and to arm powerful traps. Isn't that interesting? Here we have clean water. We'll drink some off. Oh, you're not a friend at all. What's that called? It's a mantis shrimp. A bit more of that, shall we? I love something. There's got to be another way in down there, isn't there? What red print nut hide and wood. Always try dropping down there and see what happens. No, I can't. It won't let me. Interesting. Definitely got to be another way down then. Back out to Abrasar. That's an iron vein, not a bug. Head back along this way. Ah, the distant sound of explosions. That's IRL. Okay, so we've got a nice safe camp spot here. Which is going to be, here's Levant, here's the river. Probably about halfway, I'd say. Let me guess there. Yeah, and the important thing with marking it on the map is that I can find it again. So we've been sort of one side. Let's check out the other side of Levant. Gather fish. Okay. No sneaking into the city that way, I see. Oh! The trader's there. Already looted that. Hello, wandering trader.
Greetings, friend.
Buy these bullets, I think. It's like up there. Who's leaving all this outside? This will be the slum wall. I can actually come into Levant this way. Most. Ah, it's right next to the rogue trainer. Neat. Okay, so if you're having trouble finding the rogue trader, you can find them by going around the outside of the city, apparently. Handy. If like me, you are likely to get lost in the slums. Drink that. Wow, that tea is effective. I'm definitely running an adventurer lifestyle here. I get to talk to kings and the random thief trainer in the slums on the same day and learn of both of them. That's some adventurer nonsense. Right. I'm just being cautious. I think that's a rock monster. Apparently not. Interesting. Undercity passage. Oh, I saw the other end of that, didn't I? In the palace. Maybe I should try and go through it. There's a rock monster. Interesting, okay. Just going to back up. My health is slowly regenerating, so keeping my distance a bit makes sense. Actually, what would also make quite a lot of sense is sprinting some distance. Oh no, now there's two of them. This was a mistake. Down one of them. That. And that. Oh, that's where it went. it. Rock mantis, it says. Ah, there's the other one. That discipline boon up. Eat that. Raise that. And throw some of that on. Ah. Run! Yeah, something like this is a pain in the backside, but I can beat it with a bit of patience and preparation. And a willingness to run away really quickly. That will help. And so will that. Got it. What's that? Ooh, sparkly. Let's see, south of Levant. Sandrose Cave, maybe? Well, that should more or less do it. I have killed 2 monsters. Let's see if this dead guy has a soul or not, shall we? Oh, he does. Good. Tasty, tasty soul. Oh, come on. Why is there another one? Do you mind, sir? Rude. Ah, okay. We've avoided that for now then. This was a really good environment for seeing that skybox at night. Wow. Yeah, glowy red things are bugs. And I doubt friendly. Okay, I think that's probably a good place to call it, to be honest, for the night, because end it on a bit of a high note there. Desert in the middle of the night, this is a high note. Woo. Okay, so I should hopefully see you all next week, and I hope you've had fun watching. I've had fun playing. This has been Outward. I have been Kellen. It has been lovely to be here tonight. My dog has just rested his chin on my ankle. Okay. But yeah, thank you everyone who joins me It's been great doing this. See you next time. Bye.